EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To the air right away is May. The ball caught by his rookie wideout. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Looking to throw, May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
As large as the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more with Henderson. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down, because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Let's go now.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good. 4 on Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple. Tip of the cap. And that
breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
He finds Taylor, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. You can sit up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
53-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing, because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to correct course here. They had the safety turned in against them last time they had the ball. That was followed by the field goal. So they'll play from behind now as they start 1st and 10. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Lewis between the tackles. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Going up top. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
26-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
To throw, it's May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Lewis. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
This defense for the Patriots very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. For right side here, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Running left is Henderson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Crazy, crazy. My man.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, here we go, son.
Henderson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's 2nd and 8. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are once again back in front. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now McCarthy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And a man, and he hits him in stride. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's good.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
19, Vikings 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They try again with Lewis. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
On the handoff, Lewis. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Come 19! Come 19! Trap 60! Trap 60!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 back. Here we go, here we go. 19, charge, 18, run, 18, run.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Pats are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show that.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big play there for New England. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. May. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
With a dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Let's go now.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Again, it's Lewis. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? 79 Bronco. 24. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18 run. 18 run.
Looking to throw. Nickerson. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now here's Ross. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
70 Lions.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing to start the drive. Nickerson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
1st down, Minnesota.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st down, Vikings.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Harold Landry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Let's go.
2nd and long. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Lewis on the handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady, ready.
They will play action. Here's McCarthy. Now he's got it. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Go.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis. Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Will Weichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Another big play right there. This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Vikings 13.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
McCarthy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point safely through. And the lead now down to 20.
40. Vikings 20. No Vikers to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
From the gun on third down, Nickerson. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Ross on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. First and 10.
Ready! Viking 18! Mustang 19! 69! 69!
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. A second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
Ready! Bronco 80! Ready!
On play action, McCarthy. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Vikings 27. Will Vikers to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Dickerson.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Kyle Williams,
67 yards.
and the Patriots are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Patriots 46, Vikings 27.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Tracking 16. Defense, one stop.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
On play action. Now McCarthy.
Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now Lewis. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots 12-yard line.
Now McCarthy. That's taken in by Watson. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop the throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Nickerson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Operating from the gun. Nickerson. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 93 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. This is Lewis. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. To the air with McCarthy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. But now an audible here into something else.
Go street. Hey, smash.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready up. Set. Go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. 18, right here. Buffalo 18. Check. Steady.
Looking to throw. Nickerson. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 23. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check smash. 18 rattler.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining.
first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw. Going underneath for Lewis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
McCarthy going to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This is 1st and 10.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get